Continuing with our overview of 50 memory techniques, we're looking at the second set of 10 memory techniques, where you are encouraged to use all of your senses to learn faster and retain more. What do I mean by using all of your senses? Well, think about it. All the information you already have in your brain, how did it get into your brain? It got into your brain or into your mind through the five senses, your sense of sight, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, and feeling stuff. All the information you have, you got through either from listening to others, members of your family, your friends, watching TV, reading a textbook, reading a newspaper, scrolling through your smartphone. All information you have ever received, you got through your five senses, mainly through your sense of sight and sense of hearing. Now, to boost your performance, you need to use all of your senses, and I'll show you how you can do that in a subsequent video. Another technique you can use is zoom and check. Now, many students suffer from a short attention span. They suffer from an attention deficit. Why? Because of constant use of their smartphones. They just spend seconds on images or keep scrolling through movies, videos, Instagram, Facebook, and so on, and WhatsApp, and so on, and they haven't been able to develop their attention. Attention is the gateway to all knowledge. You learn about how to develop your attention. You learn the techniques of testing yourself rather than mindlessly repeating information over and over in your brain or in your mind with the intent of storing it into long-term memory. It is better for you to create your own questions. Create flashcards. One side of the flashcard, using index cards, you can write the question, and on the other side you can write the answer, and check yourself constantly. This boosts active recall of the information you've learned and transfers it into long-term memory. Our video will explain that step by step. Anthropomorphize, what does that mean? Here you see the outline of a figure of a human body with a baseball bat. To anthropomorphize is to transform anything you are studying into the shape of a human being. Anthropo refers to human body. Morphize means to morph, means change. For example, if you want to recall Pythagoras' theorem, you can imagine or recall the image of Pythagoras or some shape of Pythagoras and associate that image with the Pythagoras theorem. So by recalling the image, you'll be able to recall the theorem and be able to apply it. Visceralize. Strong feelings boost your memory of events. If, for example, you were involved in a car accident, that will stay in your memory for years, for the rest of your life, because of the strong memories associated with that event. So if you want to recall something, associate with a strong, pleasant memory, an agreeable experience, and you'll be able to recall that information come exam time. So you learn more about that in a video. Leverage prior knowledge. What does that mean, to leverage prior knowledge? Well, ask yourself, what three things do I already know related to this topic? For example, if you're studying circle theorems or any topic in math or science or any other subject, you ask yourself, what three things do I already know that are related to this topic? And you write them down. Then you associate those three things with what you are about to learn on the new topic. That way you are building connections between what you already know to new knowledge, what you are trying to acquire. So this is a very powerful technique, and you can use it to save time, energy, and effort. 16. Gap avoidance. Create concept maps, mind maps, relationships diagrams. In our videos on memory, you learn all these techniques, powerful techniques that are science-backed and proven to give you reliable results instead of cramming or doing overnighters just before the exam. Brainstorming, so many of you probably heard of that, generate lots of free-flowing ideas. And the symbol of brainstorming is the light bulb with the different ideas. You see the different ideas. Brainstorming. Now on your screen you see me activating an image, making it animating an image. This helps you to recall that information because of the movement, the interaction that is involved, the color of the images, the location of the images. So whenever you think of brainstorming or hear the word brainstorming, light bulb pops into your mind. Brainstorming. So you associate an image with an idea. Brainstorming. Mindstorming is similar. You use your brain and the neural connections of your brain. Do you know how many billions of cells are in your brain? Over 100 billion cells. And how many connections among those billions of cells? Trillions of connections. Your memory has the capacity of storing information twice the size of the Library of Congress books. The Library of Congress, the US Library of Congress has millions and millions of books. Your brain has the capacity of storing 10 times the amount of information stored in the Library of Congress. Another technique you can use is relationship diagrams, showing you the positions of things and the relationship among the different elements. You can create organization charts, concept maps, and mind maps. These are powerful, proven techniques to boost your performance. They are fun to do and they're easy to do. When you are creating, for example, a concept map or an organization chart, use different colors, different inks, different strokes, different shapes, and all of that to boost your memory, because your brain is a visual processor. It processes visual information very quickly and accurately. Use the technique of give it a hand. What do we mean by give it a hand? Well, you have 10 fingers, 5 fingers on each hand, so you have 10 pegs. You can use each finger as a peg. Use the fingers of your hand as memory pegs. Now, I've created a 30-day memory course. "30 days to a mega memory." Yes, you want to have a mega memory, a huge, powerful memory that can boost recall instantly of information come exam time. What you can expect from this interactive guide: every day you learn something different. The first day you'll be introduced to memory. Without memory you can't think. For you to be able to think, you have to use your brain and you have to recall information. You learn about the top 8 benefits of having a powerful memory. You want to stay ahead of the curve, improve your performance, astonish your classmates, boost your self-confidence, cut study time in half, dramatic improvement in grades, impress your parents, use less mental effort, retain and recall any type of information, stun your teachers. What is the best predictor of academic success? Is it ability? Is it aptitude? Is it attitude? Is it memory? Is it talent? Is it attitude? Top 8 benefits of a powerful memory. So all of these techniques you learn through engaging videos and interactive quizzes that you can get when you place your order for powerful memory course. Now the thing to note is we live in the information age, and as such we are daily bombarded by information with gigabytes of memory information on our mobile devices. As a result, students now have to process tons and tons of information daily, and here is where memory plays a critical role. Memory is a skill, and because it is a skill, it can be trained and developed. The workbook that accompanies these videos will help you develop the skills you need to succeed. Each day you learn a new skill, and the skills you acquire over the next 30 days will serve you in good stead to become a top performer. Remember, without memory, you can't think, you can't solve problems. You need a powerful memory. Stay ahead of the curve.